Mixolydian classics. Hello, welcome back. Previously we were talking about modes of the melodic minor and their different uses and how you can build chords with them. And this lesson we're going to look at the fifth mode of melodic minor and how it can be used in turnarounds and blues and various other tricks. The fifth mode of melodic minor would be Mixolydian flat 6. So basically, if we were still in the key that we were in before, we've been looking at E melodic minor so far. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you start that scale on the 5th degree and play for 8 notes, then you're going to hear that Mixolydian flat 6 sound. So you've got it kind of sounds familiar, but there's something different about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normally you would expect that 6 within a Mixolydian scale to sound like this. But it doesn't, we're using this one, the flattened 6th. And played over 2 octaves, you would have. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flattened 6. It's kind of a little bit Eastern sounding. I've heard people say it's maybe a little bit Egyptian sounding, something like that. And it's because you have this minor element within a major mode. We are going to take this out of context now, and we're going to use it in an A blues. So instead of looking at B, because your 5th degree of E melodic minor would be B Mixolydian flat 6, we're going to take it out of context and we're actually going to look at E Mixolydian flat 6. Because until now we've been working in the key of A. So we've been looking at dominant chords in the key of A, where we're talking about how to change those to accommodate your Lydian dominant sound. But generally we've been in this area, so we'll stay in this area and look at more uses for these stranger modes. If you had a blues in that key, that would be chord 1, D7 would be your chord 4, and E7 would be your chord 5. And a typical trick to spice things up in a blues is people will use, or hint at least, that Mixolydian flat 6 scale, which would sound over the E7. So it's a little bit outside sounding, but you can still hear that it harmonises with the chord. Or if we actually put that flat 6 in the chord, then you hear... And that could easily be your turnaround in blues. So it works as typical extensions, so it must kind of work as a scale. It'll take you a little bit outside before you resolve. Also, if that's the 5th mode, then we could use the 4th mode over our D7 chord. And we've already looked at the 4th mode. This is the Lydian dominant scale. We are now going to take that and either put this shape on the 10th fret, or we can think of it as A melodic minor, because D Lydian dominant, if you look at this shape here, just on these 3 strings, is the same as this shape contained within the melodic minor scale. And you'll hear that these belong to the same family. So over the E, you could play Mixolydian flat 6. And over the D7, you can play Lydian dominant. And they sound a bit outside, but again, you can hear that they harmonise. And then, generally, anything goes with that chord 1. It depends what kind of flavour you want to imply. So, over a simple blues, I'll show you how you can use this scale, and it works, it sounds good. Mixolydian Classics. Mixolydian Classics. Okay, so you can hear that that's a little bit strange, but it still really kind of works. So that's Mixolydian Flat 6. There are other uses for it, but we'll look at those in lessons coming up. Thanks very much for watching.